So for me, I think it was a little bit different of a path, and it's still a journey. And when we even in our own house have great dialogue, I'm going to change my verbiage because the other day we had a gentleman in our house. My daughter came over and brought a friend of hers with her here to visit. Great young man, very smart, great spirit. And he mentioned, by way of my daughter, that he didn't believe in God. And so that opened a dialogue. But in that dialogue, because I'm so used to speaking singularly, it's my opinion about what I'm doing and how I'm living, but it's not just me anymore. And so when I speak, as I grow and I'm maturing in this relationship, I have to remember when I speak, the words that I say, even in just being about me, still affect my wife. And are a reflection of the relationship that she and I have. So I said to him that we still battle, we still dispute. And that really is not the case. We have really heartfelt discussions about the word. And we don't always agree. We learn more and more every single day. I have learned so much about the word and my place in the word and what God is teaching us and wants us to be as human beings to one another from Idra. But I think lately we've had a different type of historical discussion, and she's learning some things from me, none of which we ever want to take away from the word of God. Our relationship and the relationship that we have with God is undeniably, undeniably above and beyond, sometimes I think, what we even imagine that it could be. It surprises us sometimes. So just recently, Pastor Vivian, who, as you guys probably have heard us talk about her before, she's doing our marriage counseling for us. She's awesome. She's out of Indy. She's with Idra's church, based in Indy. And she referred us to a book that we read together. This is the book, if you guys can see. I'll make sure that it goes. To get up here. It's called The Children Are Free. Just in case you guys want to go check it out, I'll show you the back so you can see who the authors are. I'm sure you guys can screenshot and do all that craziness so you can see. But it's called The Children Are Free. And I'll tell you all the way she told us. Everything in it is not for everyone. It is a relational read. Would you say that's fair? It's a relational read because, and I say that because if you're in a relationship with someone, it is a great read to read with your partner to get both of your opinions so that you can come together at the end and say, this is what I heard, and they can say, this is what I heard, and you two can go together to the Word of God and determine what the meaning of the text actually is.
And what God is saying to you through it.
And what God is saying to you through it. This book is re-examining what the authors would say, and one of them happens to be Idra's pastor at the church where Pastor Vivian is what they would say is proof of same-sex relationship in the Bible. That and I think it goes even deeper for me. I think that what is in this text is proof that we are all accepted in the eyes of God. I think that God is such a powerful being. We want to put him under the ruling or logistics or words that he put us under and say, oh, well, that's free will. But God is not subject to free will. He's not subject to free will. We are. So I think that when people say, well, he allows you to do what you do so that you can determine if you love him or not, this is not a test. Loving God and having a relationship with God is not a test. He's not testing you every day, pass and fail, A or F. It's a walk. It's a journey. It's a path. And when you get on that path and you know that you're on the path that you should be on, it's going to be like breathing air. And I think that is what it is for me. The path that I'm on right now, learning about the Bible, learning about the Word, learning historically where the Word began, what God's journey was, learning the story of Jesus himself as a man and as spirit. I think those things are what build the building blocks of the relationship that you will have with God. For me. For someone else, they may feel like, as I said to Idra the other day, or I referenced to Idra the other day, that the Bible is Cliff Notes. And that it's a book to take you to other books to learn about the relationship you should have with God. Some people believe that the Bible is a textbook. That it is their direction on how to live this life. That's whatever it is for you. Let it be that for you and go on the journey that the Word leads you on. For me, the Bible has been an illustration of Jesus's life and his journey with his disciples and how his love was abounding for his people regardless of where he was. Even in his resurrection, as he could have been saying, I told you so. I'm back. You didn't believe me. I told you I am who I am. Because you didn't believe me, you can't go with me. He stopped in the midst of that and went and touched someone and healed them. After he had already proven who he was, we put him on a cross, nailed him to it, and he died. His passion for us, his love for us, his desire for relationship with us wouldn't allow him to stay away. So we wanted to do this video today just to really say to people who are like us, he loves you. He wants a relationship with you. He desires a relationship with all of his children. Black, white, tall, big, small, fat, yellow, green, purple, whatever you are, wherever you are, he desires a relationship with you where you are. Not where I am, not where Idra is, where you are. Try it out. And don't let somebody tell you that you can't have a relationship with someone who died for the relationship he was trying to have with you. If you really think about it in the grand scheme of things, Jesus was crucified. God sent Jesus here to prove a point to you. I love you so much. I'm going to sacrifice my one and only child. This is going out to my two-parent families that watch us, whether you're men, women, men and women, women and women, whatever you are. Imagine you have one child, but you love someone so much. You love your partner so much that your desires for them and your drive for them to be in their purest, their best, you give up your only child. That, my friends, is what God did. He said, I love you so much. I desire a relationship with you so much that I'm going to send my son, my only begotten son, to live amongst you, to give you an earthly picture, a tangible, you could touch it, feel it, talk to it, a tangible thing that you can see my love through. And when it's all over and done with, I'm going to bring him back to me. But through his blood and through his dying, I'm going to say that you never have to go through the things that he went through in order to get to me. So again, we don't want to get too heavy. We're not here to preach to anybody. We really just wanted people to understand that And we've seen other videos like this. We watch everyone's videos. We thank you all. I'd be remiss if I didn't remember to say to all of our subscribers, thank you for getting on this ride with us, on a journey to our wedding, on a journey through our lives, on a journey of us learning us.
Yeah.
And discovering us, and trusting that it was going to be of value so much that you pushed a button and go on this journey with us. You take time out of your day, you sacrifice time out of your day that you could be doing something else because you liked something about us that made you stay.
Right.
So we just ask you again, we're on a journey to get to 1,000 subscribers, and we need you to do it. So if you like this video and you like our other videos, most importantly, please make sure you thumbs up this video, like it, subscribe. And if you have any questions, comments, you want to hear more about this subject, you want to hear more of what we think, you have a question about your walk with God and you'd like to see what we think about it, you want to hear what Idra thinks about it, maybe you like her point of view, drop a comment below. The box right there. That's what it's there for. Drop a comment to us and let us know what you'd like to hear us talk about next as well. We're looking for other topics. We have a few. We've been given a few by you guys, and we think they're really awesome topics. You guys are giving us some really great content, and we plan on using it all. So please keep an eye out and keep looking out for it because it's coming. Most importantly, please come back and see my wife, my beautiful wife, in our next video. And always remember to be loving, learning, and laughing daily. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.